We've all experienced those seasons where it feels like a storm is gathering specifically over us. It might be a persistent health issue that won't resolve, or a cycle of financial losses that repeats regardless of our effort. Our instinct is to react to the physical environment. We change our routines, we look for new experts, or we work more hours to try and force a different result. However, treating these as purely external problems overlooks the connection between these physical events and the state of our own consciousness. When we map these recurring struggles against our internal state, a link begins to emerge between the quality of our thoughts and the quality of the scenes we face. Every thought we maintain acts as a broadcast. When a thought is driven by a deep-seated habit, it transmits a specific vibration outward into our surroundings. This feedback loop reflects that signal back to us as a physical circumstance. The transmission becomes jagged when filtered through 5 inner enemies: lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. These impulses degrade our natural energy, making our internal and external reality heavy. So long as these 5 habits dominate the broadcast, the feedback loop remains fixed, repeating the same negative patterns in our daily reality. Moving toward holistic cleanliness doesn't require us to lose our drive. It's about refining the nature of our mental inputs. We can see the difference in the energy of these 2 states. Anger is a destructive reaction that creates chaos, while assertiveness uses the same energy to create progress through clean, steady geometry. The same distinction exists between toxic greed and healthy ambition, or between the sorrow of attachment and the simple joy of love. Purity is the awareness required to spot these subtle differences and remove the excesses that cloud our judgment. It is an optimization process. We are filtering our mental state to ensure we are no longer broadcasting the energy that creates our own obstacles. Protecting the mind requires a daily protocol as disciplined as any physical health routine. The mind needs proper food. This means filling the consciousness with positive wisdom or spiritual principles first thing in the morning, before the day's noise can take root. Next comes spiritual exercise. This is the act of connecting with a higher source of energy through visualization, charging the soul with a sense of peace and power. And it needs rest. We can achieve this by taking brief pauses every hour to radiate good wishes, resetting our internal state even in the middle of a busy workday. When this level of spiritual hygiene is maintained, it forms a shield, allowing us to navigate the world without being drained by its fluctuations. Imagine the individual from before, but now they are performing a regular audit of their thoughts and feeding their mind with purpose every morning. The internal shift is immediate. Replacing fear and ego with self-respect and peace halts the transmission of negative energy. This clears the feedback loop. As the internal core brightens, it sends a harmonious wave outward into the universe. This new frequency changes what the environment reflects. Challenges resolve, and opportunities for health and stability appear where there was once stagnation. Addressing the inner world provides the clarity needed to transform the outer experience. It is the starting point for a life no longer defined by a cycle of struggle.